Awesome. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to the Oasis today. We're going to get going. We're going to have our community moment up next. If you don't know what a community moment is, it's where somebody from our community shares a story or something that's on their mind or something they've read about and enlightens us with that information. If you are interested in signing up to do a community moment, please talk to Mike House. He'll get you on our schedule and we can hear your personal commentary. Today's community moment will be Aaron Prazan, and he will be telling us about an Exultation of Larks.
Let's have another hand for Mr. Livingston. Everybody throws in $10, they just play for their, and that's it. How about? So I signed up for this. I feel like hell today, but you all look great. So thanks for setting your clocks right, and getting to the new place. And all. So an Exultation of Larks. What the hell's he talking about? There's this book by James Lipton. I would talk about it. And if I learned it, I didn't find this on the stacks myself. It was some kind of literary detective. I heard about it on a podcast called Studio 360, which talks about the arts and pop culture. And if you're interested in the arts and pop culture and what the latest and greatest, Pulitzer Prize winners are thinking about, then studio360.org, WNYC.org. So I had a PowerPoint here.
There it is.
But the projector's not working, so I'm going to kind of wing it. So what is this Exultation of Larks is about? Venereal nouns. Oh, getting scandalous already. So it's about words. Excuse me.
That is the longest password.
Yeah.
It's still going, right?
Yeah. I'm in cybersecurity. It's waiting. So I'm just going to use this as a guide for myself. So venereal nouns. So first of all, this is about words. So venereal having to do with sexual transmission. Why are nouns associated with that? Venery is a word for the hunt and for the prey being hunted, and this is a term that was popular in about 1480 or so when rich noblemen and the newly rich and powerful merchant class of that time period started to become rich and idle. There was no more black plagues, and you started to have this upper class that would sit around and hunt, and then there was this discovery happening, and so the age of going to places and going on safari hunts and fox hunts with your rich partners, and then drinking scotch afterwards and talking about it became popular, and they talked about venery and the hunt, and of course, being the young men they were, that word was also used for a different kind of conquest, and became the word for a sexual hunt as well, and that's why we have venereal disease. But venery means the hunt. Both double entendre, right? Go to different countries, go on the hunt, creates a venereal disease. Venereal words, however, venereal nouns, had to do with the nouns describing the things they were hunting, like larks, like the pride of lions. Why do we have these weird words, a pride of lions? Who came up with that? I'll tell you who came up with it. English and French, idle rich boys going out and hunting lions. That's who came up with it. And then it became kind of like a word game for them, right? So, okay, well, we have a pride of lions. We have an exultation of larks because they have beautiful sounds that they make, right? And they had all these words, and they started coming up, a parliament of owls, right? A murder of crows because crows are considered evil, right? All of these words that we now, some of which are familiar, right? So some of them are familiar. Lions, pride, right? Beautiful, beautiful young ladies, a beauties, a bevy of beauties. Murder of crows, whales. What are whales?
Pod.
Pod. Fish are in school, right? Owls, is parliament, right? Here's a fun one. Librarians, a shush of librarians. No, I didn't. The book. Okay, a knot of toads. A magnificence of mayors. There's a lot of them for fools. Fools is there's a whole bunch of them. But a bassinet of fools. I think a bush of fools may also work. But I mean, there's a lot of there's an old joke along this line of this group of professors. I don't know the venereal noun for professors, but there is one. A group of professors, they see a group of ladies of the evening walking by, and the first one who is interested in going out to eat, oh, a jam of tarts, and another one says, oh no, it's a flourish of strumpets. He's a music professor. The other one said, oh, that's an essay of trollops. And another was, that's an anthology of prose. And on and on. There's this sort of word science of these venereal nouns. So I thought it might be fun. Well, there's some rules. Number one, you got to kind of avoid alliteration. A gaggle of geese is one, but if you first start this, a lot of them are all, same alliteration. Avoid alliteration. I know, it's a double entendre. Avoid alliteration, right? No tautologies. Tautology is like calling something what it is, like a thought of thinkers. That's not very exciting, right? And it should illuminate the subject, not make fun of the subject. You still tell something about the subject, right? It's a metaphor, not a pun. And then finally, don't pay dogmatic attention to the rules. So this is audience participation time. Okay, so we'll take maybe 2 or 3 for each of them. Americans. And my first thought was a division of Americans. Anyone Americans?
McDonald's of America.
A McDonald's, or a Big Mac of Americans. Works for me. Houstonians. Houstonians, a shuttle, a drilling. I thought a well of Houstonians, a well, a frack of Houstonians, a refinery of Houstonians, a distillation, skeptics. A query of skeptics.
A scorn of
Yeah, a frown of skeptics. A frown of skeptics.
A doubt of skeptics.
A doubt of skeptics. A double doubt, maybe. Yeah. How about humanists? How about maybe a sympathy of humanists?
Oh, very good.
A body, of course. A corpus. Halloween. Gary. A kindness of humanists. Yeah, that's nice. All right, this is a hard one.
Optimist of humanists.
An optimist. 2 ists.
Too many isties.
This is a hard one. Okay, this is the hardest one that there is. An atheist.
A flask of atheists.
A flask. A bar. I thought a decision of atheists, maybe. So that's a hard one. And then finally, maybe this would be homework, but maybe you guys, Oasis.
Reasoning.
A reasoning of Oasis. Actually, I didn't think of one because I couldn't, but you guys, a clarity.
Clarity of Oasis. Inspiration.
Gary,
Welcome.
a welcoming, yeah. I thought, family, a community.
That's
But,
right.
I wanted to get a little bit out there, yeah. A pool. You can play this game on and on. It could be a party game, I guess, especially with your flask and your bar. But an Exultation of Larks, James Lipton, WNYC.org, Studio360.org, venereal nouns. In summation, you all look good. I feel better than I did when I got up here.